What's up guys, Luke Langsweirdt here, and bottom line, colognes and perfumes are loaded with petrochemicals, toxins, neurotoxins, and synthetics, and they can wreak havoc on your body. When you spray them on, you inhale them, they get on your skin, into your bloodstream, and can wreak havoc on health benefits. I switched mine out for essential oils. Now I actually have health benefits to myself, and I think I smell pretty good too. Bam. So that is the quick version for the people that only have the 20-second attention span. So if you have a little bit more time or want to keep learning, listen up because I got a little bit more facts and everything for you. So fragrance, what is fragrance? That is a word that they can put on a bottle of cosmetics and not really tell you what it is. Back in 1966, Lyndon Johnson passed a law called the Fair Packaging and Labeling Act. So it was to help consumers see what's in the products and to kind of say how much is in it. So you had to say like the net weight, how many ounces were in stuff. You had to list the ingredients, but there was one loophole in this, and it was fragrances. The companies would said, hey, we don't want to give away our trade secrets. So they passed a law saying, all right, you can lump all this stuff in there and just write fragrances so you don't have to tell exactly what's in it. The problem is now that they've been taking advantage of that and giving us all these synthetics with the, the phthalates are commonly in them, benzyne derivatives, aldehydes, and I'm not going to go into all the negative effects that these do on your body, but there's extensive research, so much so that it's phthalates are banned in other countries, including Europe, Canada, South Korea, Japan, China, and the US allows them to just lump it in. So the consumer doesn't even know that they're in there. And 75% of all of the products that contain the word fragrance contain phthalates. So a vast majority, when it says fragrance, it's going to be bad. And it's just not limited to perfume and cologne. It's on shampoo, candles, air fresheners, you name it, dryer sheets. They can just literally just write the word fragrance. Petrochemicals can wreak havoc on the body. The campaign for Safe Cosmetics, a coalition of over 100 groups seeking transparency about chemicals in cosmetics, did a lot of research. And some of the top offenders were the American Eagle cologne. They had 24 hidden ingredients in it. Chanel Coco with 18 hidden ingredients. Britney Spears Curious and Giorgio Acqua di Gio, each with 17. And I grew up wearing Acqua di Gio. But I'm happy to say now I've kind of shifted my thought process on stuff. And one of the oils that I love wearing, we'll get to the good stuff now, is Idaho Blue Spruce. So it only comes in a 5 milliliter bottle. Let me get to that part. We get it from our Idaho farm. That's 250 acres. Okay, so since 2000, the year 2000, so 17 years ago, we got that farm. It's 250 acres in Idaho. It's home to one of the world's largest distilleries. And they have an annual winter harvest that you can take part of if you're a Young Living member. They have a spring reforestation project where they go and they plant all the trees back. This little bottle ranks 575 on the ORAC scale, which helps combat free radicals. Northwestern Native Americans considered the Idaho blue spruce tree to be a sacred tree and used it for smudging and purification. They used it with the leaves, were used as inhalants, fumigators, and revivers. The actual bark from the spruce tree was used for lung and throat aid. And ORAC, just so you know, stands for Oxygen Radical Absorbance Capacity. And you can actually test, and it's very, very accurate, what essential oils have which number on the ORAC scale. For example, the number 1 is clove with over 1 million on the ORAC scale. The next one I'm going to talk about is one of my favorites, Idaho Balsam Fir. I guess they're all my favorites since I'm kind of delivering these ones that I actually wear to you. It's commonly used as a Christmas tree. So during the holidays, I love to diffuse balsam fir. It gives it that holiday smell. But also for me, it's kind of a manly scent. It's outdoorsy. I enjoy it. It's been prized over the ages for its medicinal effects and enhanced healthy respiratory and support in muscle health as well. This one on the ORAC scale is 20,500, so it kind of dominates the Idaho Blue Spruce on the ORAC scale. The next one we're going to talk about is it's relatively new oil to Young Living, Northern Lights Black Spruce. Right here, comes in a 15 milliliter bottle and the 5 milliliter bottle. The Lakota Indians use black spruce to strengthen their ability to communicate with the Great Spirit. It's great for immune support and respiratory support. And it's kind of, let me show you how I actually apply it. So I'll open it up and just kind of do something like 2 drops, rub it on the arms, back of the neck, get it on the beard, about 3 or 4 drops on the other hand, like this, rub it on the chest. And now, I'm not only thinking I'm smelling great, but I'm also giving my body a nice protective armor and shield for myself. Versus if you're using some of the synthetics, which you don't even know what's in it because it just says fragrance, you could be doing damage to your body. So you think you might smell good, damaging your body, or in my case, you know, I think I smell pretty good with this stuff. The next one, oh, back to the Northern Lights. So we got that farm in 2014. Black spruce is used in a lot of different blends, including Valor 2, Shutron, Harmony, Awaken, Envision. And Gary, I know, did extensive research before he purchased the land up in British Columbia. It was basically virtually untouched. So it's true to the quality to ensure that the farm stays free of synthetic chemicals and fertilizers and pesticides. So the next oil we're going to talk about is one that Gary specifically designed for to be a cologne. And it's got no synthetic ingredients, no dye colors. What is in this little bottle is 10 natural plant-based essential oils. And they are Idaho Blue Spruce, the Northern Lights Black Spruce, Ocotillo, Ylang-ylang, Hinoki, Coriander, Davana, Lavender, Cedarwood, and Lemon. And so this, you can put it on however you want, you know. Just do a little bit on the back of the ears. You smell good, great environment, and that's the Shutron oil. So much so that I'm going to show you a little, they created a whole product line now on this oil, and I do a little kind of shaving for you. And the last oil we're going to talk about is Valor. So this is a 15 milliliter bottle of Valor. It's been out of stock for a fairly decent amount of time, but this one actually helps give you a little bit of courage. So if I'm going to go on stage and do a speech, or I'm a little nervous, it's a very grounding oil that gives you confidence and courage. So before this video, I put a little bit of lavender on to help calm myself down a little bit and say, all right, Luke, you got this. Here we go. So a lot of my other buddies, one likes to use lemongrass. Matt Bogrand loves to put lemongrass on for kind of like a healthy cologne. A lot of people like peppermint. So you can kind of use what you like. You're gonna smell either way. Even if I had the Aqua di Gio on, some people are gonna get a headache, say I smell bad, some say I smell good, this and that. If I'm putting on, you know, whatever it is, you're gonna smell. So find one that you like the smell of and kind of start using it as a cologne. And now we're gonna go to my father-in-law, Jim Harding here is gonna show you which essential oil he likes to use for his deodorant now, because he ditched that because a lot of deodorants have the metals in it. And now he uses essential oils for his deodorant. So take it away, Jimbo.
Good morning. I'm Jim Harding, Royal Crown Diamond, husband of Marcella Von Harding. And this is my early morning routine. After my shower every morning, I take the oil geranium, put a few drops in my hand, and I use this for my deodorant for the day. And then in the summer, and then here in Phoenix in the summertime when it's so hot, I have found that these toothpaste last a little longer. So I take that and I put a little dab in my finger, and I use that for my deodorant also. And I always keep geranium in my pocket, so when any issues come up during the day, I have my geranium. Thank you. This is my morning tip.